You're not suggesting that they're just using these films as money laundering. There's no way that Hollywood is making a useless product just to launder money for the Brazilian mafia.
As long as we got undefiled by whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge!
This object, described as an orb, moves smoothly without the wobbling typically seen with balloons, especially on a windy day.
I am offended that our children are not receiving affordable gender reassignment surgery along with hormone blockers!
You go to hell!
Yeah, let's turn the conversation this way and say, how do you feel about the CIA and the
Disney
and the FBI and the NSA infiltrating our Hollywood actors in the form of bodyguards, personal assistants, trainers, and then pretty much imprisoning said Hollywood actor? I'm good on that for a minute. Imprisoning said Hollywood actor. And saying, like they did to Ye, and saying, "Listen,
children in the mines.
You say the wrong thing, you do the wrong thing. We'll drug you up, we'll shove you in a small hole, we'll take all your money."
But it's been going on forever.
Oh,
I don't think they infiltrated. I think they created Hollywood from the beginning.
Yeah,
nothing new.
They created it to control.
It's
That's
a
why
fantasy land.
It's like
some little Wizard of Oz shit.
You watch all these movies on Amazon Prime, right? The Amazon Prime specific movies like Uncorked that are made by Amazon
I ain't
Prime.
watching no Amazon Prime.
And they all have 3 to 4 stars, like out of a 5-star ranking system where some of the greatest movies like There Will Be Blood will only have 2 or 3. And it's like, wait a minute. How is this garbage better than this Oscar-winning movie?
Yeah, they kind of know Rotten Tomatoes has been infiltrated.
That thing.
And then you go and
that's
look at it. Well, what I think it is I think that these people like Bezos and stuff are using these movie companies to launder and funnel money and funds. That's why the movies
to their
are
space
fucking
program.
garbage. Well, the movies are fucking garbage. They're just garbage.
They gotta get that money. They gotta get that money to the space program.
That would be the biggest excuse for somebody who's a billionaire to waste millions of dollars would be on movies that cost millions of dollars.
Absolutely.
Oh, and then you just find the cheapest, dumbest fucking actors.
Hold up.
Fail.
You're not suggesting that they're just using these films as money laundering.
No. Why would I do this? I mean, surely there isn't a subsect of Americans that will watch this garbage and
This is
actively
a wild
think.
conspiracy theory. I can't believe you think that they would just be making this useless product for money laundering.
I don't know where this idea came from.
The Hunter Biden laptop was Russian disinformation.
Listen, top to bottom, Russian
not
disinformation.
real.
I fully believe everything the official story told me about Comet Pizza, and furthermore, there's no way that Hollywood is making a useless product just to launder money for the Brazilian mafia. There's just no way.
It has nothing to do with making.
Listen, I don't think that the Malaysian mafia has that much control of Hollywood. That's like a tinfoil hat conspiracy.
I know.
I don't even know why we're talking about the Malaysian influence in Hollywood. It's weird. I want to move on right now. You guys are making me uncomfortable.
Did I tell you how much I love China?
It's all about
Xi Jinping.
I am a huge China fan, actually. I have a buddy who just moved there. Do you know my buddy Flynn just moved there?
Does he like it?
He likes it. I mean, on his messages to me,
he likes it.
Everything I've heard is positive.
Strangely, they don't sound like him. He's in a really good mood.
But
now.
I haven't seen him in person. You know, so he's supposed to come back and visit.
He's really happy all of a sudden.
Does he love his dear leader?
Well, he's not like in. He's like, I'm gonna move to. I'm trying to remember the name of the city he's in. He's like, I'm moving to this city. I've never heard of this city. So in my mind, I'm just like, oh, it's like probably like rural or whatever. And then I look up pictures of it. It's like fucking cyberpunk 2077. Like, no, it's like super advanced. And it's like millions of people. It's like a Chinese city you've never heard of. And it's like, and it's like way beyond, like anything in America. And I was looking at pictures. I was like, oh my God. Oh,
What's it called?
I can't remember.
Ask him. We gotta look.
I will.
this place up.
I'll look it up. But I
Wait,
looked.
you got a friend that lives there?
Yeah, he just moved there like last year, and I was just like, I was thinking, oh, it's probably some like fishing town, and then I looked it up. It's like, no,
We
it's
will
like
be
state of the art.
asking-
It's crazy, but I mean, but yeah, when he comes back, I'll be like, oh,
We
yeah,
will
dude,
be
like,
asking
what's the
our
rate?
audience
a real
if they
skinny?
want us to go visit these places.
Yeah, we can go visit. We can go visit him in China. We can do that.
Well, I do want to go to Egypt. I do want to do the Egypt
We're
trip.
also gonna go to Egypt, ladies and gentlemen. We're announcing here tonight for the first
We
time.
will be doing the Egypt trip.
We're gonna be going to Egypt.
We have a good friend in Egypt that really wants to show us around, and I think that would be
We're gonna be doing a live stream in Egypt.
quite the adventure.
It's gonna be awesome. Stay tuned.
I don't think people understand the full impact of Die Mento until they hear this story. Several beheadings into a cold Thursday morning in 1964, the infamous Viking serial killer had an epiphany. Snorting a half-gram of Die Mento by Latch Corp, he flipped the script on his murderous ways. This mood stabilizer did more than just stabilize, it transformed him. Suddenly, this once-feared madman was on a mission to educate underprivileged kids and rescue animals on the very grounds where his heinous acts transpired. Die Mento was like the road to Damascus for him, a miraculous turnaround. He went from villain to hero in a heartbeat. But all good stories have a twist. 3 years later, authorities violently executed him in front of special needs children. A brutal end to a bizarre redemption arc. So can Die Mento change your life? Hell yes. Just make sure it doesn't end it.
How is anyone faring under it?
Oh yeah, I mean
How's
the
anyone
leaders
doing?
of said regime usually get put up pretty well after.
Life is, you got all these problems with yourselves. You look at the world, there's so many problems. You look around the corner with your dog, and there's all these problems. Everywhere I look, there's problems. It's like, why can't we just have 1 week of awesome greatness with no conflict, no arguments, no obstacles, and everything works smooth? All the cameras, all the systems, the whole flow, and that's
Some people
that's
thrive on
fantasy
conflict.
land. I understand.
The international scene is like YouTube influencers writ large. It's just like a bunch of ego-driven little bitches that are all having like clout wars, but just on a higher level, you know?
Yeah, I've heard about the clout wars.
That's
Familiar?
I feel like that's basically because we all know that at the end of the day, the Antarctic Treaty remains,
And all the others were broken within a
Yeah.
few years, but
And
there's
they-
nothing to see here, and there's
They're-
nothing to talk about.
They're playing out this little reality TV drama, but how what's the situation really?
Yeah.
that's
They seem to keep their cool when it comes to Antarctica.
What if there's just up and down, and there wasn't gravity to begin with, because it's a theory. and smart
Don't you
people
talk
that
to me
everything-
about gravity, buddy? Because I believe in it wholeheartedly and stuff.
I love China.
Anytime there's a question, I'm dropping gravity on it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sprinkling like this. I'm like, but gravity. But
what
what
if
about
there's
gravity?
Just
Newton said,
up and down. Newton was probably
Newton was a
retard
low
that they
hoe.
slit his throat.
Okay,
like
Newton was a hoe. Tesla proved that Newton was a hoe.
the same kid that they said burned the Reichstag. The same that they JFK'd his ass. They probably, for all that we know,
I
and
agree.
we know nothing.
I agree.
We know only
Why you gotta blame?
a Rockefeller funded board of education.
That's what I'm saying.
So, in other words, Isaac Newton, about as useful as Albert Einstein, equals MC my sister, right?
Yeah. child burned down
I'm
the
not
Reichstag.
buying.
What does that do
You know
for
what?
me?
I'm not buying that
He's
Einstein.
the smartest one
I'm not
ever.
buying that Einstein shit anymore either, bro.
Nikola Tesla, yes. Look at what he produced. Einstein, you. Ron Jeremy, and it's like, he's the Ron Jeremy.
Einstein is a Ron Jeremy of physics, man. Absolutely.
that's who we need to talk about too, Ron Jeremy. Why has nothing been done about a serial rapist?
I don't think he's a serial rapist.
Was he not charged?
No, they got him on some Me Too shit. Supposedly some chick said he did some shit. He felt, he was a little too aggressive.
I
supposedly.
thought he went to trial for like multiple rape
Yeah, his
accusations.
head's all out of whack.
It was
and shit.
multiples, but I mean, it is. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the case. I will say.
All right, he did he.
Are you ready for this? Okay, here's where we're at.
Touch 'em.
You said because I didn't give you my number, bitch, I'll spit in your face. So get the fuck out my face. Oh, my brother, you don't. Bitch, you heard what I said. Bitch, like, okay. Get out my face. What's up?